something weird was happening.
Yeah.
In New Jersey. What are you saying?
So something that was observable by some sensors and not by other sensors. And that's really the common thread between a lot of these things. Like it'll show up on visual, like a guy sees it with his eyes and he sees it with a thermal sensor, but it isn't showing up on radar. Or something they'll see it on radar, but they can't pick it up on other sensors. And of course, there are some things where it's multi-sensor, but in general, when I say something weird, it's not obviously just drone, or weird in that it's acting in ways we don't expect. Like, how does something move so quickly and not have any skin heating? Why isn't it white hot if it's moving that fast through the air? How can it change direction so quickly without the airframe tearing apart? That's what I mean by weird. And look, I don't know what this stuff is.
When you say but weird, like what was observed?
So the weird thing that was observed was primarily that there was something there in an area that it shouldn't have been, and that there should not have been anything that was able to endure for that long in that area with those characteristics. Like this little tiny drones that can not show up on radar and that can, kind of hide in place like that. They don't have hours and hours and hours of endurance, right? They fly for 25, 30 minutes tops. And then also they typically would need to be launched by something, right close to there. And the particular area it was in, it would have been really hard to launch from one of the nearby areas, get over the water, get to there, and then stay there as long as it did. It's not the weirdest thing that people have seen though. Like the Hellfire thing recently with the missile. That was some of the weirdest stuff that I've seen.
That's so weird because it got hit and it just shook it off and kept moving.
And it looks almost like there were like pieces. It's like someone reconstituted.
Right, like it took pieces of it.
So I don't know if you've done. Everyone wants to believe that it's aliens, and like that's what I want to believe.
Of course.
I don't think that it is a foreign adversary. Like I don't buy into the idea that the Chinese or the Russians have secretly figured this out. But then the question is, okay, well, what does that leave? And I feel like my gut is that it's something that is weirder than anything that anyone has made popular. Like just as an example. It's literally bleeding in from some parallel dimension. It's an energy signature, and it's co-aligned by accident rather than intent, right? Like it's there because there's something in its parallel universe that is similar to what we're doing, and that's why they're co-aligned. Like I know this sounds like weirdo mumbo jumbo, but it seems like something like that even would be more likely.